Welcome back to Westby in the Westby Fieldhouse. Ken Manning, Western Wisconsin Video Productions. Well, I am going to be joined here by a special guest today. How about that? I am going to have some help here with this Westby Brookwood matchup. I have Dustin Powell. And Dustin, you are one of the students that I get a chance to be around at Brookwood, Brookwood Elementary. It's always a lot of fun, isn't it?
Yep.
Have some good times there with some things with guidance classes and everything. You have a couple of brothers out here on the mat today. Who are they?
Dylan Powell and Drew Powell.
All right. And Dylan is wrestling at what weight today?
120, and then Drew is at 126.
All right. Now, every once in a while, Dustin, if I turn and call you Dylan or Drew, you're not going to get mad at me, right?
No, my mother does it every day.
There you go. So it's okay if I do it once in a while.
Yeah.
I'll try not to, though.
All right.
You know, it's funny because when that happens, I used to do that a little bit even with my kids once in a while, and now I do it with my grandkids.
Yep.
How do you do that, right?
Exactly.
I know. That's just something else. So, well, we are going to have a pretty good match. We're going to start at 113 pounds here between Westby and Brookwood, okay? And now, do you want to do the play-by-play when Dylan and Drew are out there, or do you want me to do it? Or you can chip in. Would you tell me what you want to do?
I'll chip in.
You're going to chip in?
Yeah.
All right. Should be good that way. So, well, let's take a look here at 113 pounds. We'll flip the page here. Now, I don't think we're going to have a match at 113, or are we? Let's see what happens here. I was thinking that Brookwood did not have a 13-pounder. And they didn't. So we're going to jump right to 120. Well, who in the world is out here?
That's Dylan Powell.
And Dylan is, we're going to take a look here and see if they got. It's going to be a takedown here for Dylan as he scoots around behind him, waiting for the track wrestling. There we go. It's going to be Noah Klum taking on Dylan Powell. Noah finds himself in a tough spot right now, though. Dylan coming in with that pinning combination, and he's been around a long time here, Dustin.
Yes.
And he's, of course, obviously for the Brookwood Falcons, hoping that he can get deep into the wrestling season. Now, hopefully at sectionals and maybe even the state tournament.
Yes.
What else does Dylan like to do? He's pretty good at what?
Running.
Running.
He really likes running.
He really likes to run. Yes, he does. He's been in the state tournament three times, hasn't he?
Yeah.
He is tremendous with that. And he's going to go on to school and run in college, from what I'm being told. Has he figured out where?
His first feeling is Platteville, and then his second choice is UWL.
Okay. Well, Dylan's going to come up with the pin. He gets that pin in 1 minute, 18 seconds here to get the win. So Dylan with the victory. And we'll move to, and that makes the score 6-6 because Westby picked up a forfeit win at 113 pounds. And that was for Jaden Geyer, who got that win. Wayne Keenan doing the officiating here today, and now we're going to look at 126 pounds. And wait a minute. I see another Powell coming out here. What's up with that?
I don't know. There's a whole pile of them.
I guess so. Well, in this case, though, your other brother, Drew, is going to pick up a forfeit win, and that was at 126. So Westby not having a wrestler to step out onto the mat with them. And now we're going to bring in Alex Guzman. Alex is a senior, and he is going to wrestle at 132. Those guys, I tell you what, with Alex and Drew and Dylan, that's got to be quite a wild practice with those three going against each other all the time, isn't it?
And Cast and Gazda.
And Gazda, that's right. Yeah. That'll keep everybody honest when they go to practice.
Yeah.
But you know, you need good competition within to make yourself better, don't you?
Yep.
Well, here we are with Alex Guzman, and he is taking on Clayton Geyer. Geyer is a very, very solid sophomore here, Dustin. So this could be a pretty good match. And here's the other part of this too, just so folks know that you and I know this. We know that Alex wrestles up a weight class and maybe even up 2 weight classes, because I think he could probably be a 120 pounder. And here he is wrestling at 132.
Yeah.
And that's because he's had a tough time. It's hard to beat your brothers in a wrestle-off, isn't it?
Yeah.
But one thing I know about these two wrestlers, and Geyer as well, they both have big hearts out here. And so that's what's going to be kind of a fun match with these two guys, as they're going at it in a 4-1 score right now after Guzman had picked up an escape and Geyer got another takedown.
Yep.
Guzman's coming in with a fireman's carry here. Well, he's close to getting that takedown, not able to do so just yet. Oh, he's going to get the reversal though, and now he's got to work up. Able to do that with a tight waist, and they will very close to being out of bounds here. And now they'll get the call. And it's a 4-3 score with Geyer out in front. Do you have a feeling this could be a barn burner of a match?
It's going to be a close one.
It's going to be a close one. I think so. I think you're right. So now Guzman trying to come up with an arm, kind of a. Some people I call it a crossface chest crusher, but he didn't really have the crossface, so people will call that like a butcher or something, I guess. But as the choice goes, Geyer will be in the down position here to begin period number 2. Geyer trying to get up and out here using that hand control. He's got one leg free, trying to get the other one, but Guzman drops in quickly. Trying to come up with the head here, and he kind of pulled himself on top, but now he spins out of it on that leg, goes back to a double leg and recommits here, we'll say. So you guys are probably starting the youth practice now, I would imagine, right?
Yep, it started just before Christmas break.
Just before Christmas break, all right. And you guys haven't had any meets yet for...
There has been a couple, but I haven't personally been to any.
Okay.
Tomorrow there is one here.
Yeah,
but
are you coming back?
No, I'm going to Iowa with my family.
Oh.
So.
Okay. Well, an Iowa trip, huh?
Might go skiing.
Oh, boy. Well, that'll be fun. Geyer steps up and out, and now trying to come around and get that reversal. And Guzman is hanging on for dear life right now. And we're going to stop that one with potentially dangerous on the knee. So a fresh start here, and he lost his shoe. How about that? That doesn't happen very often.
Nope.
But he tried to spin out of that. Guzman had a pretty good hold on it, apparently, didn't he?
Yes.
They're going to come back in and get that situated. What do we have? Let's see. We have who's wrestling Dustin on the other mat here? Do you know the two teams?
Baymont, Platteville, and...
Belmont, Platteville, yep.
Belmont, Platteville, and Nakusa.
Nakusa, the other one, yep. Well, they're putting a little extra tape on those shoes now, kind of keep them tighter. Apparently falling off. That might cost a warning here to Geyer. We'll have to wait and see on that. So you got quite a few buddies wrestling too?
There's 3 other that are in my grade.
Okay.
And then there's a couple, we got a really big team. So our coach's goal is to go to a couple tournaments as a team.
Okay.
So
That's always fun to do. Yeah, you guys can cheer for each other a lot. Well, good luck with that part of the season coming up for you.
thank you.
4-4 score here with 35 seconds remaining. And Geyer is going to pick up the reversal. And he'll have a lead as they go out of bounds, 6-4. I probably told you this before, but I've known your dad a long time. You knew that, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, all the way back when he was in high school, when he was a wrestler and he became a state champion.
Yeah.
That was fun to watch him.
Yep.
I will always remember that. I think the first time I told you that, I don't know if you believe me or not.
I can never remember. You either said that you coached him or he coached you or you wrestled with each other.
No, it was I actually coached against him a couple of times when I was coaching. But when I was younger and he was in high school, I remember watching him wrestle at the state tournament, picking up that championship. So, yeah, that was pretty neat.
Yeah.
Your dad had an engine that never stopped, a motor that never stopped. You know what I mean by that?
His hips.
His hips, and he just kept wrestling and going and going. Hard to slow him down.
Yep.
Kind of like you guys, right?
Yep.
6-4 the score here. We're in period number 3 now. Guzman coming in, trying to get a little pancake situation. And he's going to get the takedown here. Tying this match up with 1.5 minutes to go. Now he's going to release Geyer with 1:20, trailing by 1.
Score 6-7. 7-6.
Yep. Guzman decided to let Geyer go, didn't he?
Yep.
He kind of pushed him away and said, let's go takedowns. Again, both these wrestlers, tell you what, like Dustin said, it was going to be a tight match here, going to be a close one. And it certainly is. We're down to 45 seconds now in the match. Another little fireman's kind of carry. He's going to come up with a body lock here, and they're going to go out of bounds. How much time we have left here, Dustin?
25 seconds.
All right.
7-6.
Kind of stalking him here. Geyer backing up here. That's going to be it. Boy, what a match right there.
That was quite the match.
It was, wasn't it? 7-6 the final score here. And Geyer's going to pick up the win. Norseman will scoot out in front here, or check that. They're going to be, they get a little bit closer. They're trailing 12-6. It's now 12-9. Brookwood will be the red team, and with Westby being home, they will be the green team. So when we look at the score on the scoreboard, it'll that's what it's going to read. Well, our thanks going out to a couple more of our sponsors. out, besides, we mentioned Coon Valley Telecommunications a while back, Culver's of Viroqua helping us out, along with the Daily Brew right here in Westby, supporting the broadcast, along with Eagle Title Company. That's Lori Holte out there in Coon Valley. Here in Westby, it's embroidery and more. Greg Danes. Taking a look here.
Caston Gazda with a forfeit.
All right. Caston Gazda, that was at 138. Thank you for that. Also, thanks to Mark Evinger, Equipment Sales and Service. Evinger Equipment Sales and Service in Viroqua helping us out today. Appreciate all of the folks and their fine support of our high school athletic seasons. Well, now, Dustin, we're going to move to 145 pounds. And at 145 is that Carter out there? Or who is?
Colin Brigham.
Oh, okay. They don't have it up on Track Wrestling just yet, but I figured, you know, you're my trump card. You know those guys pretty well.
Yep.
We can be ahead of the action. You can tell me who is out there. So for the folks listening, what grade are you in?
I am in 5th grade.
5th grade now. And it's been kind of fun getting to know you guys. This has been, I've been there, let's see. So I was there when you were in 2nd grade, right? I think, if I remember right.
I think so.
I think that's when I started.
The year we went out for COVID.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah.
That was 2nd grade.
Yeah, that was 2nd grade. All right, well, here we are with this matchup. It's Jacob Anderson, freshman for Westby, taking on fellow freshman and Cullen Brigham. So these two are going to lock up here. This could be a fun match. First-year wrestlers.
Yes, it will.
Again, team score-wise, 18-9. Westby has snuck out in front here. Well, let's take a look here. I could be wrong on that now. It says 18-9. I think it is Westby. They'll go back to the center of the mat here as they wound up scooting out of bounds.
Cullen with a double leg.
Well, that was a pretty good shot by him, wasn't it?
Yeah, that was an amazing shot.
he got in deep and now leads 2-0 over Anderson of Westby. Now he's going to come in with a
Cradle.
Cradle, yeah. Locked it up pretty good, but Anderson's going to get back to his base and not give up any points. Brigham is going to let him go here. And now a quick snap. 2 takedown. And he's going to release Anderson again. And Brigham dives in.
With a single leg.
What's he going for now?
He's driving with his toes.
Time runs out. Tell you what, he was doing a good job of driving in. It looked like he wanted to try and come up with a half Nelson, but Anderson looked away from it. And now it's going to be the choice here for Brigham, and he'll go. I'm going to check that. It's going to be neutral. I think they said it was Brigham's choice, but it was actually Anderson's choice, and wound up. They both wanted to be up on their feet, didn't they?
Yep.
Well, Brigham picks up a takedown.
spears Cullen with a barbed wire pretty tight.
Yeah. That's the other term. I couldn't remember what it was called. Thank you for that.
No problem. Sometimes you gotta know the moves when you live in a wrestling family.
There you go, exactly. Sometimes my old brain kind of forgets things. What do we got now for a score here?
9-2.
So Brigham picked up some near fall points. Working in with pretty good control here. Tell us what he's up to there. What's the pinning combination?
This, I honestly don't know.
Looks like a half. Now it's a long half Nelson, isn't it?
Yeah.
Uh-oh, what just happened?
There's a pin for Cullen Brigham.
And that pin time is going to come in 3:51, a 3:51 pin time for Brigham of Brookwood, and they now extend their lead here at 24-9. More of our sponsors helping us out. It's the Brookwood Clinic, part of that Gunderson Health System. We appreciate their support, as well as Lynn's Home Center in Cashton, thanks to Dwayne Lind. Main Street Designs, that's Leah Kroom right here on Main Street in Westby. Appreciate Leah's support. Vantlin of Westby is going to pick up a forfeit win here against the Falcons, and that will bring the Norsemen a little bit closer now. They trail 24-15. Main Street Mobile Mart in Viroqua with today's action. And in Cashton, it's Mitby's TV and Appliance, thanks to Mike Mitby and crew. And right here on the north side of Westby, well, a lot of fun, a lot of great food. It's Nordic Lanes. Well, we moved to 160 pounds here, Dustin. And who do we have?
Carter Arbuckle.
Oh, it is Carter? Okay. Oh, they bumped him up, or did he weigh in at 60? Because they have him at 52 here, so it's kind of hard to say, isn't it?
I think he bumped up to 60.
Okay. He's taking on Gabe Friedland. Gabe is a sophomore. What's Brigham?
Sophomore also.
Okay. Is that my water that went falling?
I think it was that box.
Oh, it was the box? Oh, okay. Little power unit here for the audio mixer. Always makes me nervous when I hear something go banging down. Gonna be a takedown. Oh, there's the water too. So a takedown.
Carter, I'm not sure whose choice it was, but Carter is down.
It's still in the first period, yep. Yeah, Friedland picked up the takedown.
That was a hard throw by Freeland.
Yeah. Now, Friedland is going into the half Nelson series, and he's going to get the fall. A 1:12 pin time here for Gabe Friedland. And it's now 24-21. Westby sneaking in a little bit closer here as we get further into this dual meet. Thanks going out to, well, we got a new sponsor, Peck's Corner, just outside of Cashton, helping us out today. We appreciate Nicholas and the crew down there as one of our new sponsors, bringing you today's action. Premier Co-op as well, helping us out. Of course, located right here in Westby. Well, we're going to bump up here now to 170 pounds.
Here's Henner Gomez.
Gomez taking on Caston Compton, a freshman. Gomez is a sophomore. Gomez coming up with the first points in this match with a takedown, and now Compton will get the escape. Gomez has a lot of energy, doesn't he?
Yep. And it's really fun being around him, even though he doesn't speak much English. He's working on it, and you ask him to do something and he does it.
Is that right? Well, that's pretty good. Well, Compton just picked up a throw here and has Gomez in a little bit of trouble. He got a little head throw on him, and now he's just kind of trying to get chest to chest. Trying to catch those arms. Compton trying to come up with a pin here for the Norsemen, and that would give Westby the lead here. Gomez able to get back to his base. It's the takedown and a 3 near fall. A 6-2 lead after the escape, and then the flurry of points here by Compton. And we're going to get a full Nelson. Compton put in the full Nelson, so Gomez will get a point. And it's 6-3 with Gomez going in the down position. Compton looking for a breakdown as they restarted the period. Off from that illegal hold. Compton now throwing in a half Nelson. Let go of that. Trying to get a facelift situation. He has a headlock now. 5 seconds remaining in the period. Gomez, what good effort trying to stay off his back. And that's going to be the end of period number 1. Gomez, you could see the effort there. He was not going to give up, was he?
Nope.
And Compton was kind of equal to the task as he kept a lot of good pressure on there trying to get that pinning combination in.
Here's Gomez going down again.
Whoa.
Quick escape with Gomez. There's Gomez with his 2 takedown. Compton with 1 escape.
10-5 score now.
There's Compton with a head throw. Gomez trying to bridge. Compton's got a tight headlock on him.
He does. Well, the pin time is going to come in 2:53. 2:53 pin time here for Caston Compton of the Westby Norsemen. And now the lead has changed. Westby out in front, 27-24. Look at a couple more of those sponsors. The Riverbank helping us out today. Of course, you'll find them in Coon Valley and Westby. Rural Mutual Insurance, the Kevin Blusky Agency, bringing you the action today here at the Westby Fieldhouse and the corporate office of Scenic Bluffs Community Healthcare, located in Cashton, helping us with our broadcast. 182, it sounds like a double forfeit. Wait and see here as they still have 182 up on the board. But Ty Noticet is actually out there on the mat or at the scorer's table checking in. And he's been at 195. I didn't think he could make 182. He's tall, isn't he?
Yes, he's very tall.
Very tall, yes. He's got to be 6'4" at least. I walk by him and I look up.
Yeah.
195 pounds, Trenton Paulson of Belmont Flagpole receives the floor.
Well, they're kind of waiting here. I don't know if they got something going on. Looks like the track wrestling, something's happening over there on that. See Melissa working on it. 27-24 team score. Nottestead is going to come out and pick up a forfeit win. And it's 33-24 now, Westby. At 220 pounds, Brookwood will have to forfeit here, and Evan Berklin, the freshman, will come out. He picked up a nice win in the first match, and this one is going to be a forfeit win. And at heavyweight, it's going to be a forfeit win for Brookwood as Grayson Stebbins will come out. Grayson's first year, isn't it?
Yep.
Does a nice job. Comes to wrestling.
Yep.
I said earlier in the previous round, there's Grayson getting his hand raised, that I think it's very courageous of Grayson to come out. He never wrestled before, I don't think, has he?
He wrestled at home against Kickapoo and North Crawford.
But he hasn't wrestled, like he wasn't in the youth program or anything, was he?
I don't think so.
Yeah, I didn't think he was. So, well, there you have it, the final score. Well, check that. I shouldn't say final score because now we got to go down to 106. And that's going to be a forfeit win here for Westby. We started at 113. And that is going to be Jaden Geyer. He'll get the win. And your final score is going to be 45-30. Westby over Brookwood in a pretty good dual meet here. But again, the tough part is there had to be, unfortunately, those forfeit wins that come back and, well, they hurt and help both teams. They'll go ahead and shake hands. Well, I'll tell you what, Dustin, that was a pretty good matchup there, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's going to be all right.
There were some close matches there.
Yeah. Well, it won't be that much longer, and I'll be doing this kind of a match by myself because you'll be out there wrestling.
Yep.
Well, we're going to take a little break here and kind of sign off on this side of things, but stay with me here, Dustin, because we're going to swing the camera over to the other match and take a look and see who we have out here at 113 pounds. But thanks again. Final score 45-30 here. Westby will pick up the win over Brookwood. We hope you've enjoyed watching Westby Norseman broadcast, Western Wisconsin Video Productions.